Hello. How is everybody?
Houston, we have a something.
Something. I don't know. I don't know what. Okay. So, I do need to keep an eye on Dove as well. He's going to be doing Archipelago later. She was half into it, I guess. She's here now, apparently. Alright, let's see here. Let's get a good 800 blob here. Okay, so... I mean, we know vaguely we just want like a nice blobby sort of slime here. So the idea that we had was that this is going to change size based on amount of health remaining. The question is really, is this a gradual thing or a steps thing? And also, what's the base color? Let's see if we'll have a nice, like, light blue for the icy one. Orangish red for the fire one. Maybe go with like a purplish base slime. That might be the way to go. Very basic looking thing, but that's perfectly fine for what we're doing. So, all right, scale down, just straight up scale down is nice because we can do it in any scale easily, and we only have to animate once, really. However, the problem with scale down is that you get inconsistent line sizes. Wouldn't it be nice if the little one looked like this with like hugely thick lines? Hugely. That might be a good way to go, is just have specific thresholds where it switches sizes. But then what are we gonna do on auto adjust the line width? Dynamically change the line width. It's not vector.
Posey.
And even if it was...
Posey.
But yeah, I don't think there's a good way to dynamically adjust the line width. If it was like, if the entire thing was data points and it wasn't like hand drawn, then yeah, we could just adjust, like we could dynamically draw the sprite sheet. it'd be very different from how we normally do things. But this is hand-drawn stuff. We can't just make a line magically thicker. Posey's getting into all sorts of stuff. If she keeps acting up, she's gonna go downstairs. Okay, let's grab a different sprite sheet. Okay, yeah. See, that's what we want to target. She is good at shenanigans. Okay, so I think we want to go with vaguely bigger than base enemy slightly. See, this would be a little bit smaller. So I think the base size does need to be a little bit bigger. Maybe that's the right width, but... go for yay big. And then we do variants. All right, let's draw. Get some stuff done. All right. Stick to the normal size. Then it's going to be a pretty sizable outline. And we are going to do some squash and stretch with this as well. So this will be the big size. And just like a little bit of fake perspective. I want that to be a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, something like that. Very straightforward. Next size. If we want our little one to be like about this big, then we want our medium one to be what? Like, so this is about a third, so we want about 2/3. Something like that. So let's take this, duplicate. Stretch down to about 2/3. And we're gonna basically trace that. This one down to this, much smaller. Okay, so these two. Here we go, and this is gonna be our main layer. Okay. Maybe we'll give this guy some squishy particle effects or something. But yeah, we'll make him kind of do a nice little constant squishy motion. There we go. There's our cubes. Bases also need to be scaled accordingly, unfortunately. Yeah. So let's get a base face. I wonder, do we have perhaps graffiti? Yeah, like the basic Mog face here. There we go. There's a nice Why So Serious Mog face. Okay, so we want this to be to here, and then again to here. Nope, nope, smaller. And then I don't know exactly how we're gonna do the different sizes of these. Should I do the little? Should I do one of these little things of like the classic oozy slime? Classic. See, the fact that these are redrawn is kind of a big deal. I feel like it adds a lot of effort to this. And it's really only noticeable when you get to the really small one, I think. There we go. What if he gets hit? Does he even have a different face? He's gotta, right? He's gotta. I just don't know what the different face is. Oh, this is gonna be rough. These three variants. Okay. Oh no, Willow. Sorry about your internet. looked into Dove's stream and saw him getting thrown into an oven. It's not good. It's not looking good for old Dove. In the dead zone. That's rough. That's rough. Okay, hang on. Idea here. That'll make things much easier to deal with. We're gonna drop this little blob here. Aurora Borealis. This one is great right here. Okay, does that have enough room? Yeah, you can barely fit that into a single line. Okay, good. All right, this looks wonderful, I think. Oh, should this do the classic splitting? See, originally the idea... Oh yeah, we can do some really fun stuff with the animation on this guy. So one thing of note here is that we were originally planning on saying, okay, as his health goes down, he just gets smaller and faster. Or we could go with the classic of when he hits a threshold, he splits. So what would that... How would... I really like how Slay the Spire does it. Which is, I think, when he hits half health, it becomes 2 of the smaller variant whose health pool equals however much health he has. So let's say he has 100 health, obscene number. Once you get, if you get him to like 43, then he's gonna become 2 slimes that have 43 of 43 health. Mac, no, we can't. That's like telling Nintendo, like, oh, you know what, this Goomba, let's get rid of the eyebrows. I'm done with them. We've done it this way. Goombas have always had this, but now we're getting rid of it. Casual, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Welcome in. This guy's being drawn this way because this is the way this enemy has always looked in Dabble World's lore. 20 of them on screen would be amazing, wouldn't it? I think we could have an optional boss. I want to do a lot of optional bosses in this game, of like really, really big versions of things that, I don't know, just guard some nice treasure. 21 HP enemies. Sounds amazing. Log boss. Well, we had that, didn't we? Dabble Worlds has that. Except it doesn't split. It's more of a hazard than an enemy. King Jelly? Is that what he was? Everything was a king. So the base variant is Lil Jelly. The cold variant, which is actually going to be for Chapter 4, which is kind of why we're building this in the first place, is Chili Jelly. And then the fire variant, which will also appear in Chapter 4, is Spicy Jelly. Their main gimmick is going to be, if you melee the ice and fire variants, you get status affected. Well, Lil Jelly was kind of a nod to a Mario Maker streamer at the time called Big Jelly. That was the reference back in the Dabble Worlds days. Hey, Bach, welcome in. So yeah, how about we say this is like an occasional big-ish enemy that you have to face. I want... You know what? This could be 3 variants that can show up independently. This guy being 4 HP and he splits into a pair of 2s. This guy being 8 HP, splits into 4s, splits into 2s. I think that works. So the idea is that if you knock this guy down to 3 HP, he won't split. And also, I guess he should only split on his turn, maybe? So that you have an opportunity to skip a phase. There is sort of no party of 3, but there are some times where the rules say, oh, there are technically 3 party members right now. For instance, the Scarecrow item acts as a decoy, but it is still counted as a party member by all the internal code. Well, by a lot of the internal code. It's officially a party member. It's on your side of the battlefield. It is targeted by enemies. It has a turn, but it has no moves available, so its turn always gets skipped, etc. That said, Bug Fables did a fun thing by giving you an extra bonus party member as a late game reward for a side quest. The party member has takes its actions fairly automatically and just does like 1 or 2 damage per round and can't be targeted by enemies. But it's a fun little bonus to have because it's like a little team pet. I'm not against something similar to that. So there's a chance that the party could be bigger, but within the official confines, it will always be a 2-party system. Okay, so this is going to be easy. To give him different expressions, we're just going to flip his face upside down. We're going to wiggle his eyes around. That's all we need, right? That's it. I think that's it. He will be vaguely translucent. The base variant is going to probably be purple, which is very different from the original Dabble Worlds. Hang on, folks. What's that?
Getting the warmie.
Getting the warm.
Little do they know you're using heat-seeking missiles.
Oh gosh, that crit.
101 how to kill a server. Play with
That's
dogs,
right.
Give them a medic.
Oh gosh, this is just disgusting.
Oh, they got me. I'm dead.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're gonna spend all day trying to get this guy to do this. Nerds, we got it! We got it! Get cheesed, nerd! Ooh, okay. Good. There's nothing in the rulebook that says we have to remove the orb from his necklace, just that it has to touch the pedestal. Exactly. Hey! Don't jinx it. Nobody jinx it. Yes! Oh, wow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Two. So,
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't get as much. Oh, got him.
is that a new type of bug or something?
Tank!
Tank bug?
Watch out for the tank bugs.
Weird.
Hey, look, I win. What if? What if? I win. Neat. Counterflog! Crit! He's already dead!
Don't overextend.
I must overextend! Alright. That's why I've got the conch! Because now I'm
See you,
practically
Gladys.
invincible! Well... Let's go. Okay. We are good. We are super good. Silly ideas are good. It's a good thing to have. Okay. So what we're gonna do. Translucency. Yeah, I think purple as a base color is good. However, we are going to actually have it in as gray. So let's see here. Nope. You. Yes. Invert. Selection. Reduced by 4 pixels. There we go. Great. Kind of a purplish blue. The original Dabba Worlds slimes were all green for the base, and then blue and reddish for ice and fire. We're gonna switch the base color from green to purple. This is an artistic decision because so much of the landscape is green that I feel like it won't show the translucency effect very well if we do that. So that's pretty much the only reason. All right. Big strokes. Darker. Okay. Now, shading around the edges a little bit here. I love these brushstroke effects that you can get with this. Okay, and then a little bit more of a shine. Do we want like a... Cool and good. And now for the big thing here, which is the eraser tool. We're gonna give these guys just a little bit of transparency all over. Just like, well, hang on, let's do this as a copy of the layer. First, an all-over splash of translucency, and now just a little bit, just a hair. Kind of awkwardly, not fully translucent all the way through. Variable translucency. I'd like to make it even harsher. Too harsh. Little guy can be a little bit more more opaque. Okay, there we go. So now we got two variants of this and this. They overlap in weird ways to make some areas more solid and some areas more translucent. And I think that looks good. And then we'll take their faces and just kind of shift those over. Hey, Liari, welcome in. So there we go. There's our sprite sheet. Let's see here. Oh wait, no it's not. No it's not. Thank you for the lizards, Mac. We gotta go grayscale here. I think this is what we want here. And then using modulation. Jelly. Using modulation, we will get the different variants. All right, we're done with that. That file is good to use. Had to poke in and see how the Dove Gnome Spectacular is going. All right. Because we're getting pretty close to go mode. I might have everything I need to clear out the final levels of each world and get to Bowser. We'll see. Create a folder. A jelly. Yeah, I like the idea of splitting at lower health. I'm gonna make it a move. And that way I don't have to do any reaction setup. It's just a move that the enemy can use. A priority move at that. Close this window. And close this window. Alright. Jelly. Base it on pick. Go fresh. What are we gonna do? Base it on cave mite. Base it on the base pig. Lil jelly. So did anybody else watch the space stuff? The re-entry? Let's go ahead and check in this base initial commit for the jelly classes. Now let's mess with it. Lil jelly. It's busy. Understandable. I'm very concerned about whatever it is that GQ is getting up to now. I mean, they went past the moon. That's got to count for something. Pig. Okay. How are we going to do the different sizes? Just a show hide, right? Size 1. We'll go in reverse. All right, well that's obviously too big. Is it really that size in here? 0.235, I guess so. I'll go check. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've got 6 of mine back.
Yep.
Doesn't matter, they're not super useful. Alright. Just a heads up, Turtle, we're not safe. We need to get to the to land quickly.
Why?
Dragon's gonna fly in at us and oh!
Bro. Did somebody?
Well.
Mhm. Alright, that was dumb.
Bubbles. 2. So.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't get as much. Oh, got him.
Is that a new type of bug? Or something?
Tank.
Tank bug?
What's happened to tank bugs?
Weird.
Hey, look, I win. What if? What if? I win. Neat. He's a holographic circle bird. There he is. You see here it says he can tickle and leafage. Oh, that's fancy.
It's a tickling circle bird.
French.
He must be a French bird.
French tickler.
Anything back here?
No goodies?
No goodies.
Oh!
Oh god, that's a
Oh no! Oh no! Well, it's all up to you.
Alright, I got this. I'm
dead. I got card.
I am dead.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Oh my goodness. That
Alright, I'm
was
making a run for it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's up to you.
I see it now. I see it. Little Sparky. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's a really good section. Nice. That was good. Oh, that ending is fantastic. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Lag is such an issue with versus mode. Jump through here, jump over. There we go. Line it up, line it up. All right. We're back. You know, I never played Splatoon. Exactly. Hey! Don't jinx it. Nobody jinx it. Yes! Oh, wow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Come on, give me that. Give me that. I need that call. Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. 32 heat. Oh. Oh. It's not the worst position.
Dubs, look out!
No!
Oh god!
No! Sorry. Sorry.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Hang on. I got it. Oh, wait, hang on.
Hold on.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Can you repair one?
What?
You cannot repair while you're in the boat. Oh, I guess you could get out, probably.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a hole right here.
Just get out and push.
No, God! No! You're gonna kill me! I'm almost dead! I got so close to dying! My boat is gone! He took my boat! He took my boat!
And he's out of there.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Seriously. I could just every stream night, just put up the BRB screen for 2 hours and you guys would see me just about as much. We are gonna get this slime animated. Okay, so I wanna have this transform 0.25. That does sound about right. Yeah. We'll aim for down here. Okay, so we can get rid of all this then. These are size 1. Size 2. Already you can start to see a little bit of the translucency. Size 3. Yeah, I think that's fine. All right, so the plan is, what we're gonna do here, let's have a container, of course. Node 2D container. This should be positioned at the base for proper squash and stretch. And then we'll toggle between the different sizes of slimes here. So we're gonna call that container. And this is also where we can put the modulation. So this will be great because we can just go, boom. It's a purple slime now. Boom, 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 boom. Of varying sizes. So let's start with size 1. The face. I don't think we want animations for the face in general. What we want is the different eyes being individual things. This is going to be a lot. We've got 9 different little face pieces to be dealing with here. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll manage. We'll have to muddle through somehow. Yes. Yeah. This will be fine. This will be fine. I1, I2. And pop in, see Germda. He's still going okay. I don't know if the archipelago will even happen tonight. I'm fine with that. If it doesn't, that'll give me more time to actually get some progress made on this. I2, and then mouth. A mouth. Gonna add a mouth. Now this, I remember we said was gonna be like really just like barely. Yeah, it's gonna clip that like maybe a little bit. There we go. So we can animate these individually, and we will. We're gonna animate all 3 sizes regardless of which size is actually being displayed, because it's going to make it easier than keeping up with 3 different animation players. Okay. Copy that. How about that? Done. So easy. I'm an animator. Okay. I1. Now that said, we could do some tomfoolery with, yeah, you know what? if the positions of these are contained within nodes that are proportionally sized, then yeah, we could conceptually make all 3 animations do the same thing. Is that worth doing? I mean, yeah, probably. I think so. Oh, he looks great. And then similarly, sent in Discord. Oh dear. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Uh-huh. Ah, the classic. The classic. Photon! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Skype. Photon, how was the stream tonight? How's the progress coming along? Recently successful game release developer, The Epic Photon. Welcome in, everyone. For those that don't know me, I am Dobbs. I am making an amazing game. Trust me. It's this one. It's called Paper Robot. Your robot. Very papery art style. Don't mind the snow effect. It's not finished. There's better rooms. There's better rooms. I assure you, there are better rooms. There we go. Hey, look at that. It's a video game. Whoa, I got a video game here. I'm walking here. Yeah, this is my Project Paper Robot. It's been in development for about a year and a half, year and 3/4, with about 2 and change years to go, probably. And it's great. Yeah, if you like the classic Paper Mario games, you would probably love Paper Robot. So you should play it now. You should get the demo now. Do it if you want. Oh right, these could be 3 separate enemies that are the same enemy. Oh, this is gonna be weird. We're doing a classic slime enemy, multiple sizes. You know how it works. The classic. Oh geez, that looks like that came together really good. Rather than just rescale it, I went the extra mile and actually redrew it at each size so that the line weights would be correct, because it was gonna bug me if I just scaled the whole thing, and it's like, well, now it just looks like it's far away. It's like, no, that's not how we do things. How do we do things? This is gonna be weird. Okay, he looks okay. It's important. See, he's very slightly translucent and not uniformly translucent, which I think is important. Some parts are more opaque than others, and I think that's a really fun little effect. It's subtle. It's very subtle, but I did the brush strokes even on the opacity so that you get kind of some parts that are a little bit more solid than others. I think that works really well. I mean, it's still a completely flat, character, but it's the illusion. It's the illusion. Now the question is he 2 entities? The splitting is going to be very interesting in this battle system. I think what we're going to have to do... there different tattle logs for each one? I don't think so. That would be weird, right? That would be weird. Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, we're gonna have 3 separate guys. Somehow. That is the problem, though, isn't it? Is how in the world are we gonna make that work? I think the way we're gonna make that work is, I'm gonna try and get the animation player to be convinced of falsehoods. We're gonna have a node not a node 3D. How did that happen? A node 2D called face, and that's gonna contain, you guessed it, the face. That doesn't go there though. That's gonna go here. And this is gonna be the face container. And we're gonna scale it to 2 times and 3 times for each of these. So by scaling it to 2 and then adding the objects here, we're gonna trick this into being able to recycle the animations for the different sizes, even though the transforms are gonna look like they are a different scaling. They won't be. All right, so let's do some animating. Each of the actors in my video game here need 4 basic animations for combat: an idle animation, a hurt animation, an animation to be used when they are poisoned, and an animation to be used when they're asleep. Additionally, it helps to have an animation for walking and being in the air, though those are technically not as necessary for some enemies as they are for others. But we'll see how this one goes. So first, a nice little idle animation. We are not going to do... Oh, right, that's the sub-viewport. We do want to make sure our animation player is pointed to our animation canvas. There's a bit of a quirk in Godot when you're working with sub-viewports, as I am. And we have to kind of work around that, and part of that means having a different root node for the animation for when we're working on it in the editor versus when we want it to actually work. It's a weird little setup, but it does the trick. Okay. How did this happen? Okay, here we go. Base. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit weird, but it will work. It will work. Trust me. So our animation is going to be, for idle, we're going to do a nice little stretchy, skewy bit for the base. So add a reset track here. We're going to go cubic animation. And we're just going to do this in a nice little loop here. There. Huh. That's weird. That's glitchy. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to bring him up to 0.3 and down to 0.21 and see what that looks like. Ooh. Something I forgot to consider is we need to set the offset point of each of these. down to, I guess, here? Yeah, that's fine. Kind of the middle of each of these. Whoop. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll deal with that later. Let's just deal with the base size first and go from there. So, 0.3, a bit much. Let's go 0.28 to 0.23. That's a fine idle animation right there, except for the face itself, which can be contained within the base if we wanted, so that we could do this. All right. I kind of want it to be a bit more subtle even. So let's say 0.275. 235. That's a little bit better. Okay, very subtle, very subtle. We're gonna have the eye just slowly sort of drift around, just because it's funny. Great, love it. Similarly, but not at the same time. Oh, it looks so good. He looks incredible. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so there's our base slime right there. Pause. All right, hold on. I need to check on my kid again. I'll just check.
Yeah, I've got 6 of mine back.
Yep.
Doesn't matter, they're not super useful. All right, just a heads up, Turtle, we're not safe. We need to get to the to land quickly.
Why?
Dragon's gonna fly in at us and oh!
Bro. Did somebody?
Well.
No, we're good. We're good. Look at this. Look at this. We are in great shape, guys. Look, we're back. We're all good. We've got tons. It's a heck of a night. Heck of a night for parenting, I gotta tell you. All right. If we keep having to step away, I may just have to end early and we'll just find somebody to raid into. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but we'll see. That is the way it goes sometimes. All right, let's just see if we can get some animations on the base slime, and then we'll get things done that we can get done. Hurt animation should be significantly faster. 0.4. Probably doesn't need the eye movement, but it does need the mouth to flip. What's better, total reversal or mirror? We'll do mirror. No, we'll do reversal. It's easier. Great. And then he jumps back to idle. Hurt can also be our tired animation, as long as we slow it down to about 3 seconds. We'll keep the rotated. Alright, so this is when he's like tired. He's like poisoned. Very rare animation. You're not going to see that one a lot, especially in Chapter 1. And then sleep is going to be similar. It's just going to, we're just going to like really slow down this and like maybe even like really mess with these here. With these here eyeballs. Like really let him kind of just drift way out when he's asleep. Make it 5 seconds even. It's like really slow him down. But he sleeps with his eyes open, don't worry about it. Okay, so there's that. Walking animation. I don't think he's ever going to really walk exactly. So we're going to give him kind of a fake walking animation. Which is going to look a lot like the idle animation. We're basically going to give him a little squishy jump animation. So he's going to, we're going to mess with the container positioning. So that we can give him kind of like, he's going to squish down a lot more, I think. Let's do a full 0.3, 0.2 here. He's going to squish down, then squish back up in a hurry. Actually, he's going to go beyond. We're going to get real stretchy. Whoa, that's, well, oh, okay, it's right there is where he's going to be. And then back to normal. That's not normal. All right. So we're going to have this guy pop up into the air. I don't know how much that is. Whoa, he's gone. Okay, I mean that's pretty good, but it's a little bit much. We need him to land back down here and lock in. He's got to lock in. I think what yeah, okay. 49, 10, 49. Okay, delete this. Position :Y. We're just gonna set this a bit more manual. Okay, and then the reset similarly. 249. Okay, so the walk animation. Probably doesn't need to be that long, huh? Can we get away with 1.5 seconds for that? So this is going to be the little one. So a big jump makes sense. I need him to squish again when he lands here. So similar to how he does this squish. Okay, how does that look? Could be better. That's good enough, I think. The next piece is the X side of this. Because I want him to be sliding backwards. It's not going to be a super convincing thing. Actually, it's going to be particularly bad. Great. Like, that's going to look fine when you are actually... Like, when you're moving to the side, that's going to look fine. When you're moving forward, it's going to look really strange, I'm worried. But we can turn that off if it ends up looking bad. Okay, last piece. Last animation I need is a jump animation. This is for when he's actually in the air, not pretending to be in the air. We will give him a position offset. Maybe not quite so much, just 4 pixels, and a rotation that's gonna wiggle a bit. There we go. That'll be the jump animation. Okay, cool. That's that. Done. Why are you revving your engine? It's so dark and small children are trying to sleep. All right, so that's the base. Let's check that in. I'm paranoid about losing that much work. It's maybe a little silly. Okay, so we do that. And then what? Then what? We need to make a variant, a new inherited scene. Medium jelly. Great. This one's gonna be weird because I need this entire thing in place of this. Okay, so I just need to make sure I've got the rectangle copied here. Great. The offset needs to be switched, doesn't it? Yeah. So on this guy, the offset is here. -16, -112. We'll deal with the face in a second. I mean, that doesn't look quite right, does it? -16, -112. Oh, on this. There we go. Okay. And now the eye region rect needs to be set up properly. Oh geez, is his face gonna be like, shoot. Is his face gonna be all like squished together? His face might be getting a little bit squished together here. Okay, I didn't think about that. The eye movement. Do we need the eye movement? It'd be nice. It'd be nice. We're gonna work on it. Okay, but there he is. He's looking great. He's looking great. So now we can get rid of this. And now we can make another inherited scene. Big jelly actor. And that's going to be very similar. We take the rect information, paste it. Beautiful. We take the offset information, which I haven't actually set yet. -56. -56. All right, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go with this instead. -16. All right, then we have to copy over the eye information, and we're gonna have the same problem. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, my sweet child. Oh no, what has happened to you? Oh, he looks so happy. He looks so happy. Great. Cool. All right, we're going to fix it. Don't worry. How are we going to fix it? Well, node 2D for an eye container. Repeat. I guess we could even have a mouth container here. Rather than mess with offset stuff. Offset would do the trick though, wouldn't it? Maybe? Like I think I can just mess with the offset here. Maybe? Play the idle animation. And now mess with the offset. Oh boy. See, that's a little silly looking. But it's the right idea, right? Okay, maybe this is doable. Maybe this is doable. He's fine. He's fine. See, look at that. Now, as a side effect, the eyes are not going to move as much on these smaller ones, I think. Oh, no, maybe they will. Maybe they'll be fine. He's sleeping. Let's see, the hurt animation. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, I think that honestly is way better than we could have possibly expected. Oh. but shoot. I did it on the wrong stuff, maybe. Container goes in here, and see, that's gonna apply to all of these, so that now, nope, you get the little baby one. Haha. Shoot, it's gonna be a lot of copying properties. It's fine. It's fine. Copy value. If I had to do this like 100 times, I would definitely script it out, but I don't, so I won't. Simple as, right? There becomes a cutoff point where it's like it's not any faster to automate it. Don't bother. Okay, so we need both the region and the offset. And that's for both eyes. And that's for both sizes. And we can very quickly see that it works. Don't forget the mouth. Or I can just leave him having a tiny, tiny mouth. Ah, there he is. Yay! And he's looking fine as always. Big jelly actor now. Okay, base. Region. Region. Offset. Offset. Face. Transform. Face transform. I1 region. I1 offset. Oops, sorry. Yeah, this is the problem with actually inheriting all this stuff, but I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be all worth it in the end. He looks great. Okay. Now animation player, point that at the sub viewport on these, and I think that's it. Now we can actually animate in 3D. No, something's not happening here. Shoot, I hate when this happens. It doesn't transform. Okay, hang on. I can fix that, but I need to do it in Notepad, which is scary. It's so scary that I'm going to do a commit first before I really break stuff. All right, dot animation canvas slash sprites is wrong. It should just be splash sprites. How many of these are? 7. Yeah, replace those all with empty string. Save it. Reload from disk. Okay. Animation player idle. There he goes. Now he's all goopy. That's what we wanted to see. All right, next up, the medium one. Let's take a look at him. Let's see him doing a little walk. Oh, he's great. Now, I don't know if I'll actually use that animation much, or if I'll do actual jumping instead of the fake jumping of his walk animation. Either is valid. And then the big one. Great. So noteworthy is these are 3 separate actors with 3 different art assets that look pretty much the same. The minor difference is the line weight. That's pretty much it. But I think that's important. I think it's important for them to have different line weights. Okay. Oh boy. Do. How we doing? How we doing? We're fine. At the very least, we can set these guys up in the enemy directory. This is going to be a full-on new Chapter 1 enemy. Weird, huh? Alright. So he needs to have stats, items. I could see, you know what? Yeah, this guy can have item. I think it makes sense that this guy would have honeycomb. Do any other enemies carry honeycomb? No, they don't. Okay, cool, perfect. Then he's got a niche. All right, Lil Jelly. Oh, I need to do a mimic, a scan mimic. Do I have anything that does that sort of thing yet? No, that's a to-do then. So this is gonna be a weird one. The idea is that for the purposes of scanning this thing, you're going to get a different enemy's data. So even though this is its own enemy with its own stats, it's not technically going to be scannable. You can still scan it, but it's going to treat whether it's already scanned and whether you can scan it, it's going to base that on some other enemy's scan stats. So we're going to call that Scan Mimic, I think. So if you scan the big one, you automatically can see the health bar of the little ones. If you scan the little ones, it's going to tell you about the big one. So we don't need scan data at all for this, but he's not unscannable. Scan Mimic equals something. He's gonna have 2 as his base. Item pool, I guess that really only makes sense on, oh. Let's open up the to-do for this guy. If big one spawns with item, little one should inherit? How do we handle that? How does held item work in our encounter code? An enemy can be holding an item, but then, like, how does that work with dropping the item later? That's got to be the encounter manager, right? Item drop pool. Oh. What? What? Item drop pool. Item drop pools. Okay, so that's populated elsewhere. Ah. Okay, we append it when we spawn the... No, when we kill off an enemy. Is that true? So this is when you kill an enemy. We append the enemy's item pool. And that's because... enemies holding items and enemies dropping items are two separate roles, I believe. So just because you see an enemy holding an item in the battle does not mean he's going to drop it when he dies. And if you don't see him dropping it, he can still drop an item. I believe that's the way that works. So then this is fine. Leave the item pool here. All right. Medium jelly actor, great. His normal HP is going to be 4. We're going to leave the big one as still having a base of... Well, are we? If I give him 5 HP, that means that you can't kill him in one go. Without some shenanigans. I mean, chapter 1, no, you just can't, which means he'll always split. And I think that's what we would want. I'm trying to decide if the really big one needs to be like a separate special encounter, because 8 HP, it's a lot to chew through. Yeah, let's leave him like that. No item pool. And then the big jelly. And then there'll be some kind of special, actual, optional boss somewhere that'll be the huge jelly or something. Big jelly. And he will be base 12. So if you get him down to half health, he's got a pretty big window where he can split multiple times, so that works pretty well. And his base strength will be 2. That'll balance it out a bit, I think. I think that works pretty well. The HP data is going to be super weird on this, isn't it? If I want you to be able to encounter medium or big, like medium could be like a moderate enemy to sprinkle in with like a pig or something. Like, okay, now there's you get both of these and you have to plan your moves out. It's like, okay, how am I going to approach this? This would make and the little ones could even be sprinkled in as just like baby enemies in like the journey up to Frogtown, so it's not just pigs. Like introduce them around the second room. Then start throwing in the medium ones after Frogtown, and then the big ones a little bit further in as a like, ooh, it's a big fight right there. Watch out. So yeah, I think all three of them could show up. Maybe there's no scan mimic stuff. Maybe each of these could be scanned independently with different data for each one. Or rather, maybe it unlocks free unlocks. Could be like a thing we do. You know, like, so the idea is if you scan the little one, then you automatically get the data for the medium one. No. If you scan a big one, you automatically get the scan data for the smaller ones. And that's it. Simple as that. Just do it that way. One way. And that way, when it splits, you already have the health bars. We don't have to do any shenanigans about, like, inheriting health bars from a parent. We just say, if you have scanned a bigger one, you automatically know about the smaller ones. You don't have to keep scanning them at every tier, because that could get difficult. So yeah, we're going to say that there is separate scan data, but it's a freebie. Fake game, exactly. It's a fake game. Okay. Are we switching to Archipelago? Let me check him out. Oh yeah. Let's just do a little bit of that. We're not gonna put this guy in an actual fight yet. Jeez. Okay, the base is there. There he is. He's a little translucent. He comes in multiple scales. We're gonna do the classic split as an attack, which I think adds to some strategy. You gotta decide when to split him to see when it's most advantageous. He's just a little guy. That's how he'll look in combat. This is how he would look if he was in your party. How cool. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get this out of here. I'm just deleting the category. We're just no category now. Don't even bother. Don't even kid yourself. Archipelago, Gurmdove Archipelago. Oh, what a weird, rough stream night there. Okay, now now that that's launched, we have to switch over to the other SNES 9X. Oh boy. Connecting. Connected. I think it's this one. All right. I gotta get a controller. Oh. I'm going rogue. You bet we have. Okay, apparently I got keys. Apparently keys are unlocked now. I'm getting all the things. I'm not even gonna bother trying to full clear any of this. Don't even kid yourself. Yoshi is land? Baba is you? Oh, I found out there's some really... Oh, is this a bad idea? Is this a bad idea? No, it's fine. There's some really fun little level packs, little custom level packs for Baba. You have to kind of go searching for them, though. It's not like the level, like custom levels where it's really easy to just in-game grab them. It's like you have to actually go do a download and stuff, but still, it's really cool. They're really, really hard, too. There was one that I really liked. I haven't beaten any of these, but there was, oh gosh. There was one I really liked called As Expected. And the gimmick is that you don't see any words. Everything just works the way that you would normally expect it to. Baba is always you. Rock is always push. Water is always sink. And there's no word mixing. It's all classic Sokoban stuff. And it's extremely difficult. You would think that would make it like, oh, well, that makes it easy. Not the case. Yeah, it is neat. Because there's some keywords you can use to make it so that the terms just don't show up. And so by using those, you can do some fun stuff. Yeah, belts are for shifting, keys for opening, all the classics. Boxes are always pull, which was one I was like, oh yeah, I guess that is when they introduced boxes, was with pull. Oh my gosh, I'm holding a key, you guys. This is like a whole new game. Ooh, I did not know you could bounce on those things. I'm just gonna go beat a potted ghost up. If I play my cards right, then we might even get 30 stars. Ba-da-da-da. I need to pull up some maps, I think. Still going, huh? I thought that was kind of like the end of this, but... Boom. Send a one-up mushroom to Dove. Bonus. Got my 2 red coins that I needed. Those are actually required. That was uncomfortable. Oh no! It's okay, we just got the midway. And we got 48 lives, so we're super fine, actually. That was dumb. I just have very few eggs, you know. Gotta remember, there's plenty of eggs around. See, eggs for days, eggs for days. That was always such a silly door. It's like, why is the door in there? Well, because we have to teach you about the fact that spikes can have things, I guess. It's the... Oh, it's this one right here. Nice. Easy. Okay, this should be, yeah. Here we go. Been waiting for keys for so long. This is a weird boss, isn't it? What a silly thing this is. It's really silly. Ow! How dare you? Just need that fire to get out of here. Stop emoting and fall. Bye. I wonder how easy it is to fall in. I've never fallen in after him. I wonder how easy that is for that to happen. I should get on doves for a bit. Yo, what up?
Hey, what up? Have you... So... I assume you've probably been busy working on things and being productive.
A little bit, yeah. I'm gonna do the Go-Go Yoshi, or Go-Go Mario.
That would be nice.
So it's stars, right? I think that's what it said.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be super easy.
And that, I think, is... That was supposed to be my spin? Or climb?
Climb.
Climb. Climb, I think, gives me access to the Valley of Bowser.
Well, nobody likes Valley Bowser, so good luck with that.
Well, it depends on what's in there.
Bowser?
Because
Valleys?
I have... Yes, that's true. I have the, all the levels are shuffled.
Ah, gotcha.
So I don't actually know where anything is. But the castle leading in there is one that's just like a bunch of nets for you to climb.
Gotcha.
You can't even get P-Speed if you want to.
Oh, I want egg. Please, sir. Egg. Map.
I don't think I've ever used fire on these guys before.
B, D, need C, which means I need B and a shell. Yuck. To have a key is just an amazing thing.
That's what I hear.
Oh man, you have no idea. Okay, and now with that key...
No, fire was the opposite of handy. All it did was push them back and not hurt them. Fire is an objectively worthless spell in this game. In the PC port, they did a thing where fire was useful for actually making progress in places, which was neat.
Well, Dodongo hates smoke. He dislikes smoke.
Don't we all dislike smoke?
You'd think so. Cool. Oh, come on.
I might as well heal. Well, I mean, smoke is okay if it's like been used to cure meats. I'll allow it. It is the water of life. I really don't want to come back. Oh, a red jar. That's not useful at all.
I went out of my way. I went like 3 key presses out of my way to get that for you.
Oh, I got an HP refill for X2.
Apparently I didn't even have to go out of my way to get that.
That's all of Zelda 2. That's all I can do right now.
That's that. Time for some climbing in Mario World.
So now I need the SNI client. No, I need. Let's get. I don't mind liquid smoke. Liquid smoke is fun. That's not good.
Oh, this is gonna be particularly bad. Oh man, this is gonna be super bad.
What is bad?
Fighting this guy with 2 eggs.
Who is it you're fighting?
The Koopa fight.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Okay, it's not the worst. I got a pattern. Nope. But I gotta do it correctly. Oh, well. That didn't work.
Okay, let's just get the SNI.
No misses allowed. Oh my gosh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got him.
Tetris attack. Could be this one. Oh, let's get the controller fixed.
Great.
Okay.
That wasn't as great as I was hoping. I was thinking clearing the castle might get me the next world or something. I don't know what I was thinking there.
You'd hope. You'd hope. Yay, some puzzles I can do. Alright, Chance. I will tell her. That was a hard puzzle. I shouldn't be laughing because I got really bad stumped on some of those later puzzles. Michael, thank you very much for that. Go Popular. trophy? Oh my god, I can do more Zelda 2 stuff. I can do exactly one more thing in Zelda 2. Oh. Sounds good. And I got Child!
Yay!
I can do one more thing in Zelda 2.
Is that a child?
Oh, wait, actually, I can't get there yet. So, never mind. That was incorrect. It's actually this star I need to draw. This needs to be a 5 clear.
Ooh. Eep. Lava hot.
I like how Yoshi puffs out his cheeks when you die to lava.
Because he's hot.
Like Dupu.
Dupu is not hot. Dupu is weak.
Words are slander.
Uh-oh. Okay, it's okay. I got watermelons. There we go. That was a close one. You know what? Having 2 eggs sucks.
I wonder where more eggs are for you.
Bowser.
How do I get 5 from here?
Ooh. Check up here. Nothing. Would like to full clear this level while I'm here.
Oh, I see. That was the thing I was trying to do and I just couldn't see it.
Well, I gave up on making video game for tonight, Hovercat. It just didn't seem like there was much time for it. So here I am, helping so much. I'm helping tonight. Oh. Okay, I did get it. That was scary.
It almost worked.
Uh-oh, do I need train? Hello, Dooku. Yes, this is my video game.
Did you make this?
Do I hear somebody who is weak and not hot?
Word on the street. Eat a foot. Eat a foot, Stinky. Hey, no, get away.
Posey angry.
Posey angry. Posey needs to be good. Posey heard about
I
foot
don't
eating.
think I've ever heard her bark, and she is a big bark.
She's been barking a lot lately. Getting into a
relatable.
bad habit. This is such a silly room. It's like it's a very Mario Maker room. Which is to say, we have this much space available in this room and we are going to use it all. Oh, come on. Give me the baby. Give me the baby. This is important. She's a big barker. What's in the other one? That's in the other one. Stars. I have so many keys. I have so many keys. She can think of a new nickname if she wants. Apparently Little Toadette does not like the nickname. Also noteworthy is that she is still awake. I should move this over a little bit. Oops. Okay. Steam
There it is.
Chameleon access codes.
Those are probably important.
Doggy.
Hey, look, my last heart container.
She prefers
Crazy.
doggy. I don't know if that'll stick.
Doggy?
Doggy.
Posey?
Yeah, Posey's the doggy. It's very confusing. This is a silly boss fight. Everyone's favorite, Marching Mild.
You just gotta stump him.
You just squish him. He's just a squishy guy. Oh, jeez. You know what? I've never hit him with eggs, and wow, he goes flying.
I also don't think I've hit him with eggs.
Well, I was clearing
Hey,
out
did
the
you
little
start
ones.
with ground pounding?
I think I did, yeah. There might be an option to disable it.
You know, if you actually want to have fun.
That was not access to the next world. Oh, maybe world access is locked behind clearing all levels in a world. In which case I need 4 more there. I still don't have Chomp Rock, so I'm not sure how doable that is. Okay, just 2-2. I can't get through 2-2 without the arrow clouds. And I got 2 more levels to clear on 3-3. Okay, that's gonna be all for me. Yes, I'm also gonna be wrapping up. Good night to Hovercat and Doggy.
Good night, Hovercat. Good night, Doggy.
How do you do a hint?
Exclamation hint.
Let's see.
In your client window.
You know what? I want to find Yoshi Island randomizer world access. How do I get access to another?
Those are just
Is this part of the pool?
checks. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then I need to find a list of. Let's see here. Items? Would items be a command? No. Missing? Help. Yeah. Okay, missing is the things that I have not yet checked. And then help. Remaining. There we go. Remaining. Wait, remaining requires you to have beaten the game. Oh, okay. That's not what I want then. I want to know... what things I can request, I guess.
I feel like it's a little bit opaque about that.
Oh yeah.
Although it is on the it's on the web tracker.
Oh yeah, let me grab the link to that.
So
oh wait,
you
hang
would
on. There's something in Dobbs's. Oh wait. Oh. Winter 3's Crush Crawfish access code is in World 6.
World 5 gate, World 6 gate would be the item that you're looking for, I think.
All one word or?
Spaced out. World space 5
Okay.
space gate.
Hint. World 5 gate. Let's see what that gets us. Ah, Maze Palace, Basement Hall of Fire.
Okay, well I can't get there yet.
And then World 6 is in World 5 for me. Okay,
Nice.
so I can get my own World 6 gate if I can get to World 5. And I think the win condition for mine is just beat Bowser. I maybe have all of the actual items I need. So I'm locked effectively behind Hall of Fire.
I need the raft for that. I don't think I've gotten a hint for raft yet. But I have a lot of stuff that's locked in Zelda 2.
Okay.
Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Climb will open up something. But that's all for me. So thank you again for hosting.
Oh yeah.
All right. Good night, Dove.
Good night, Dobbs.
And good night, Twitch. Look, we did it. This is what we did tonight. What we actually did was we made these little enemies. Okay. Remaining on these, which we're gonna have to do. Gosh, I hope we get a block to actually do. She's not been doing great on getting down for bed, but hopefully that's just gonna be a quick phase and we get through it. Plan is we just wire up a basic attack for this guy and a special split attack, and that's it. They can all use the same base attack with like a slightly different parameter to make the little ones faster and jumpier, the big ones big slow bounds, and different damage. That's it. And then just the split, that's gonna be basically the same. It's gonna be the same across the board. Easy peasy, not a problem. All right. You know what? Let's actually raid into Dove, right? That's where we need to go. If he's still... Yeah, he's still on. Perfect. Okay. Thank you all for hanging out. A wonderful time was had by all. Yeah, hopefully we'll get more work done on Sunday when we have another chance to. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye for now.